There is no doubt obesity in America is a massive growing problem, not only in America but in many other countries in the world. Obesity goes wherever the food industry goes. It's a harsh thing to say, but it's true. Take a moment to consider this. Till 50 years ago, it was normal to be slim and healthy. Today, it's normal to be fat and unhealthy. How do I know this? I'm 77 years old. I was there and I saw how obesity began. I saw who started it. I watched as it grew into a food addiction and a growing obesity epidemic. I also saw how this developed into Diabetes Type 2, a dangerous disease that is also beginning to reach epidemic proportions. But what this should tell us is that it's not normal to be fat, and it's also not normal to diet. Knowing that in the past it was normal to be slim should tell us that if we do the right things for our body, we will all be slim, just as nature intended. Nature didn't create weight problems, people did, and they did it with purpose for the sake of profits. The 3 world events that made us fat tells the whole story of how this happened, when it began, and who was and still is responsible. The story will be launched soon via webinar. You want to be there with your family and friends to finally learn the truth about how we get fat and who tricked us into abandoning a natural way of eating that allowed us to choose our foods intuitively using our basic instinct, intuitive eating. A way to eat that had kept us slim and healthy for generations. That's how it was for everybody till 50 years ago, when an industry decided intuitive eating had to go to make room for all those colorful processed foods we eat today. Addictive processed foods intended to eventually replace our natural foods. They're fast succeeding. So make sure you don't miss the webinar. Download the free ebook. It'll enable us to send you an invitation as soon as a date has been set.